Welcome to the Pacific temperate rainforest, the largest temperate rainforest in the world. And it stretches from Northern California to Southeast Alaska, but it's right here at the sweet spot of the rainforest.
Halfway between the North Pole and the equator, and squeezed between a chain of active volcanoes on one side and a restless subduction zone on the other. This is the coastal Douglas fir region, the range of the northern spotted owl, and the forests of western Oregon and western Washington. This is the forest of fire and rain. It's rainier here than in the redwoods fog belt to the south, and more prone to fire than the soggy, mossy cedars to the north. It's a place of giant trees, intrepid salmon, erupting volcanoes, timber wars, mega fires, and 10 million people, few of whom realize they live next door to a rainforest. Because this forest is so tumultuous, it's a good place to consider life on a rapidly changing planet. So, at this particular moment, when the Earth is shifting all around us, understanding what it means to be a forest might help us understand what it means to be human.
There have been lots of stories based on forests, from Gilgamesh to whatever, the mother tree. People talk about their experience with the forest, but we haven't really learned its story. And it's one of endurance, of resistance, of making through enormous disturbance. And I just wanted to hear from the forest about that before I imposed any human touch on it. I've been taking a sketchbook around with me my entire life. That was my original training as an ecologist, was to have a field notebook. As the decades went by, I realized I have hundreds of illustrations, and I thought that they would make a good doorway into the forest, where maybe just words aren't enough. To imagine what the forest could be, was, will be again someday, it took illustrations, not just photographs of what it is now. I was most charmed by the stories that the scientists told me about what surprised them, particularly after the eruption of Mount St. Helens, when everybody figured it's going to be a moonscape. And when they went up there, crunching through that brand new pumice field, they saw life. And they weren't expecting life. And that turned everything we understood about forest ecology upside down, almost literally upside down. What we see now in our very short lifetimes is just an afternoon in the sunshine for these forests. The old growth trees here are really just a piece of that long life. Get out in the woods. Come walk in the woods. Come see the diversity that's here. See what it takes to be 500 years old in the same place. And get involved in paying attention, observing, being a part of this ecosystem, because we all are.